Asia Wilson, is anybody paying $4,500 to get into one of your Angel Reese? Inquiring minds want to know. Is anybody paying that kind of money to get in your game?
Would you spend $5,000 to watch a basketball game? That's exactly what some fans are paying to see Caitlin Clark take on Brazil. While tickets for Angel Reese's game against the same team are going for just $29, the price gap is almost unbelievable. Clark's game sold out in just 36 minutes, while Reese's still has plenty of available seats. But here's where things get weird. Suddenly, $8,000 ticket listings for Reese's game are popping up. Who's behind them?
You guys did not tell me. I did not know. I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my.
Remember when people said Angel Reese was a major ticket-selling powerhouse? Well, the latest numbers tell a different story. Believe it or not, you can watch one of the WNBA's most talked about rookies for less than the cost of dinner and a movie. Tickets for Angel Reese's game against Brazil are going for as low as $29. That's cheaper than a good seat at most movie theaters these days.
So, what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing.
Let's break down what's really going on with Angel Reese's Chicago Sky tickets for their game against Brazil at LSU. For months, we've heard nonstop hype about how she's a game-changing star, transforming the WNBA and driving record ticket sales. The media has painted her as a box office sensation, supposedly on the same level as Caitlin Clark. But do the numbers back that up?
I'm going to tell you why I find that interesting. On Vivid Seats, there are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make.
But when you actually check ticket sites like StubHub and Vivid Seats, the reality looks very different. Tickets aren't just available, they're sitting there with little demand. You'll find plenty of options in the $40 to $60 range just waiting to be bought. No rush of fans, no bidding wars, just regular, affordable tickets that aren't exactly flying off the shelves.
Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
And this isn't just any arena in a random city. This is LSU, Angel Reese's alma mater. It's the place where she became a college basketball star, won a national championship, and built her name. If there's anywhere she should be able to pack an arena and command top dollar for tickets, it's right here in Baton Rouge. Yet, that's not what's happening.
$29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU. The lowest Caitlin Clark ticket was what? $408, I think I saw.
So what's really going on? The media keeps pushing the narrative that Angel Reese is selling out arenas and fueling the WNBA's growth. They've hyped her up as a ticket-selling superstar, supposedly on par with the biggest names in the league. But if that's the case, why are so many seats still available? Why can you decide last minute to see her play and grab tickets for less than the cost of a nice dinner? The numbers just don't match the story we've been told.
Chicago Sky have now moved the two Indiana Fever road games to the historic United Center Arena in Chicago because of demand, right? Because of Angel Reese's pool. I mean, she plays in Chicago and they can play every game there, but they ain't got to because they don't sell out the Wintrust.
These rock-bottom ticket prices reveal something the mainstream sports media doesn't want to admit. There's a huge gap between the hype around Angel Reese and the actual demand to watch her play. While the headlines paint her as a must-see superstar, the ticket market tells a very different story.
It's like everybody else. The legacy media, good Lord, during the Rookie of the Year chase, could not mention Caitlin Clark without bringing up Angel Reese. Angel Reese is neck and neck with Caitlin Clark for the Rookie of the Year, and we're like, God, I hope not, because if you're watching these games, if your eyeballs actually work in your skull holes, you can tell this Rookie of the Year race ain't close.
Reese's ticket prices quietly tell a different story than the hype suggests. Caitlin Clark's are screaming loud and clear. Think about it. What does it take for fans to drop nearly $5,000 on a preseason game? This isn't the NBA Finals, it's an exhibition match against Brazil. And yet, people are shelling out serious cash just for the chance to be in the building.
Of course, these tickets sold out. Regular purchase tickets, 15,000 were gone in 36 minutes. But so here we are today, folks. And ticket prices are still freaking ridiculous.
Now, let's flip the script and look at Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever facing this same Brazil team. The difference isn't just noticeable, it's shocking. When tickets for Clark's game at Carver Hawkeye Arena went on sale, something incredible happened. All 15,000 seats sold out in just 36 minutes. That's faster than most people take to decide what to watch on Netflix.
Caitlin Clark and the rest of her teammates, right, taking on the Brazilian national team preseason. Right here, 4,000. This is vividseats.com, 4,000 down to 484.
Think about that for a second. While one player's tickets are sitting unsold, the others are gone in under an hour. And that's just the beginning of the story.
But we are now officially $400 over top price yesterday. All right. $4,881 each. All right. For 2 tickets, this is StubHub, down to $407.
Once those first tickets sold out, the resale market went crazy. Check StubHub and you'll see prices that are hard to believe. The cheapest resale tickets start at $47, but they soar all the way up to a staggering $4,888 per seat. That's not just expensive, that's vacation money, all for the chance to watch Caitlin Clark play for a couple hours in a preseason game.
All right, so here we go. Let's go to Game Time. This is one of the newer places, but some of the podcasts I listen to talk about Game Time, so here we are. $3,856, $1,925, all the way down to $499. All right, so this is the Fever versus the Brazilian women's national squad.
And this isn't just happening on one platform. Check Vivid Seats or any other ticket marketplace, and you'll see the same trend. The absolute lowest price to get in the door ranges from $47 to $499, depending on where you look. And that's for the worst seats in the house, the ones where the players look like ants, and you need binoculars to follow the action. Want good seats? You're looking at prices that could cover a mortgage payment.
$656 for a seat at the very back. That is literally what you're paying, and $655 for the last row. $650. This is before fees, by the way. So when you go with fees, it's $750 to sit in the back row. The back row is $750. I've never seen a game be this expensive.
What makes this even crazier is that these aren't just a few overpriced tickets sitting there unsold. The entire arena is commanding premium prices. Hundreds upon hundreds of fans are shelling out several $100s at minimum just to be in the building when Caitlin Clark takes the court. The demand is undeniable.
And it's mad that it's all in recent years. Like, back in the day, I wanted to go to Game 6. I was in San Diego for the summer, so I wanted to go to Game 6 of the 2019 finals, the last ever game at Oracle. And the tickets were like, sort of back seats were like...
Even the ticket platforms are stunned. Industry insiders say the demand for Clark's preseason game is unlike anything they've ever seen in women's basketball. Her star power has created a market frenzy, driving prices into territory usually reserved for major playoff games in top sports leagues.
Basically, the reason why it's there is like, look, it's Caitlin Clark playing under the jersey she got retired. Like, it's really a situation where you're just like, okay, yeah, Caitlin Clark got the jersey retired, even though it'd be better in the football stadium. Like, you could pack out a football stadium again just to watch Caitlin Clark play basketball. You could pack out 50k. You could, whatever the record is for a women's basketball game, you could set it to watch Caitlin Clark.
The contrast couldn't be clearer. Both players are facing the same Brazilian national team in the same exhibition format, yet the market has spoken loud and clear about who fans are truly eager to see. The demand isn't even close.
Yeah. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Exactly. Are we still trying to prove a point? I bet you we hear this again this season. Well, it's me too. It's us too. It's the rest of the league too. Okay. Sure it is.
Something strange just popped up in the ticket market, leaving people scratching their heads. Out of nowhere, Angel Reese tickets started showing up with $8,000 price tags. Yes, you read that right, $8,000. But here's the weird part. There are plenty of seats available in the same sections for under $100. So who's listing these tickets at sky-high prices and why?
Let's go to highest price. I want to be fair here. Some yahoos have got some tickets listed for $8,000. Now this is funny, right? Some guys have put these up there. I'd love to know who actually put these on here for $8,000.
This isn't just one odd listing. There are multiple $8,000 tickets popping up right next to sections selling for $161. And just 2 sections away, seats are still sitting there at rock-bottom prices. It's like someone slapping $1 million price tag on a used Honda while the dealership down the street is having a clearance sale. Something here doesn't add up.
Somebody has went on these sites and listed some random $8,000 tickets, but you see this. This is just littered with tickets under $100 to watch Angel Reese play the very same team.
What's really telling is that this pattern is showing up across multiple ticket platforms at the same time. This isn't some random glitch or typo. It looks like a coordinated effort. SeatGeek, StubHub, Vivid Seats, they all suddenly listed these outrageous prices simultaneously. Coincidence? I don't think so.